Introducing Scientific Writing is an instructional presentation brought to you by Dr. Joshua Paiz in cooperation with the NYU Shanghai Writing Program. This presentation will introduce you to scientific writing by exploring why scientists write and what, if anything, governs the textual output of scientific writers. One of the most interesting notions that I've heard from students early in their professionalization process, regardless of their discipline, is the thought that they won't need to write. At Purdue University, a large engineering school, I heard more than a few students scoff at the idea that writing, especially technical writing, was important. They would simply state that they wanted to be an engineer and that there was no need to be able to write well. I've heard similar refrains from students in the sciences. However, if you ask any professional, they will tell you that they spend a surprising amount of time generating and consuming text. Now, to understand why scientists and engineers spend a non-trivial amount of time engaged in literacy activities, reading and writing, we need to first consider the role of scientific writing. We will begin here because it will shed some light on why writing in the sciences plays an important part of your education here at NYU Shanghai. Scientific writing can play a number of roles. First and foremost, writing in the sciences contributes to knowledge creation in the various disciplines. That is, we can't really say what we know in particle physics, biomedical engineering, or chemistry without first having a shared body of knowledge known as a literature. Writing and publishing in the sciences allows us to share the knowledge gleaned from a variety of investigations with our disciplinary peers in a cumulative fashion. Also, in terms of academic and scientific publishing, writing plays a key role in disseminating knowledge across a global marketplace. Writing in the sciences can also be vital for procuring and maintaining funding in the form of grant applications and reports of funded research. Writing for different organizational structures also provides a key form of managerial oversight through project and cost reporting. Finally, and this is particularly true when you're working with human subjects, it can provide a form of institutional accountability. Simply put, there are a wide range of reasons for writing in the sciences, all of them vital to the actual work of doing science. Next, I'd like to talk to you very briefly about style manuals in the sciences. Style manuals are important because they impose order on the written product and allow for a certain degree of standardization. This is because style manuals have been developed by various professional organizations to help facilitate communication in their respective fields. Style manuals are also what help very busy people, like grant officers, managers, professors, and recitation instructors, to rate a document as opposed to read it. Rating is when a person quickly skims and scans a document to find the information that they need to do their job. Reading, on the other hand, is digging deep to engage with the piece and the knowledge that it contains. Now, you may be thinking that you're a free spirit, the kind of person that does what they want, when they want, how they want. That's fine in the personal sphere, but when it comes to scientific and technical communication, free spirit writing leads to disorganized, hard to read, and impossible to read texts. Like this one. Just on a visual level, this is a document that does not engage the reader. It does not encourage them to interact with the text. Rather, it offers a loud warning to stay away, or at least not to take its contents too seriously. This is because of the lack of clear signposting through headings, an unprofessional font choice, poor document design, and chaotic, unprofessional prose. By governing the format of the paper, margins, headings, citation style, paragraphing, style manuals allow us to write a paper that is more accessible to our busy readers. And make no mistake, when you're writing any form of scientific, professional, or technical communication, it's your job as a writer to make the reader's task as easy as possible. These are just a handful of the style sheets that are available for you to use in scientific writing. Some professors at NYU Shanghai allow for MLA, but they may have a strong personal preference for other style sheets, such as a P&A style guide. When it comes to style manuals, learn how to use them. Learn how to find the tools to understand these style guides and to deploy them in your papers. But don't waste the brain space memorizing them. I write an APA for my professional publications, and every time that I write a paper, I have an APA guide open on my computer. Here's an example of a relatively well-formatted lab report from the natural sciences. Notice how it invites the reader to engage with the document and how it might facilitate rating should the need arise. This is an example of a document that makes good use of design principles, like the use of white space, as well as one that adheres to the guidelines found in a style manual. Even on a visual level, this sample has a clear professionalism that encourages the reader to engage with the text in a serious way. This has been a presentation of Introducing Scientific Writing by Dr. Joshua Paiz, brought to you in cooperation with the NYU Shanghai Writing Program.